I'm using the Crestron Capture HD Pro. I'll be using this to primarily digitize VHS, and it takes a minute to get used to. The menus, in my opinion, are somewhat incomplete because I was having trouble setting an option for the composite input to be full frame. Because this thing is a lecture capture device, it has a lot of settings for picture in picture, but it is a killer video device. I don't know if I like the way it handles the interlacing. It seems as though it's not de-interlacing at all, and if that's the case, then that's good. You can de-interlace it later in another software, maybe. Not sure how all that works. I'm just getting started on this. I had a failed device. This actually works, but it's very crappy and produces terrible quality video. I got that off of Amazon. It's got the MS2109E chip in it. It was a total waste of money. This, however, was not a waste of money, because I can go from my audio video source, like my camera, through the DVD burner, which by default has a time-based corrector built into it, a very good one, and I can loop out of that with the S-video signal into this, and I can select 16:9 or 4:3 right here, and this, if it's had a recent firmware update, the most recent firmware update will record at 1080p at 30 frames per second. If it has not, you are limited to 24 frames until you update the firmware. Luckily, I got lucky. This one has had the firmware update. So, I'm using the HDMI input right now. Like I said, I think this thing does a killer job. Let's see. Look at that tail. You can see the fleas on that tail, except for there ain't no fleas. This is a very crappy JVC GR AX400 VHS-C camcorder. I can't wait to plug that into this. It's going to be pretty cool. Like I said, I mainly got this for digitizing VHS tapes for a project that I'm going to be working on. But it also